So, it might surprise you when I say that one of my all-time childhood favorite video games is actually Total Overdose. Released back in 2005, this gem might seem like just another action-adventure shooter at first glance, but it's so much more than that. Let me tell you why this game holds a special place in many hearts and why it's still worth talking about today. The premise. Total Overdose is set in Mexico and follows the story of Ramiro Cruz, a former criminal-turned-DEA agent who is on a mission to avenge his father's death. The game throws you into a vibrant world full of action, crazy stunts, and over-the-top gunfights. But what really sets it apart is its unique blend of humor, style, and gameplay mechanics. The gameplay and mechanics. One of the most unique aspects of Total Overdose is its Loco Moves system. You can perform wild stunts and earn style points by diving through the air, running up walls, and taking out enemies in creative ways. These points let you unleash special moves like the El Toro, where you charge through enemies like a bull, or the Sombrero of Death.
Hey, Pimp Boy! Those clothes went out of fashion with Huggy Bear.
The world and graphics. Even though it's been nearly 2 decades since its release, the graphics of Total Overdose might not be cutting edge, but its colorful and detailed world of Mexico still has its charm. The game is filled with basic but fun NPC characters and an awesome soundtrack that keeps you immersed in the action. One of the best things about Total Overdose is the creative freedom it gives you in gameplay. You can choose to use explosions and crazy loco moves to complete missions in the most over-the-top ways possible. Or, if you prefer, you can play it cool and use more straightforward tactics. This flexibility is what makes the game so enjoyable and memorable. It lets you play your way, whether that means pulling off insane stunts or sticking to simpler moves. Either way, you're guaranteed to have a blast.
Hola, chica guapa. I'm looking for Marco, alias the Rat.
You asshole, Cruz. Don't pretend we never met.
What was that? I goddamn near lost my nose. And I like it. I like breathing through it.
The story and characters. The story of Total Overdose is like a roller coaster ride, filled with twists and turns. You meet a variety of interesting characters, each with their own personality and backstory. The voice acting and dialogue are top-notch, adding depth and authenticity to the game's narrative. Ramiro's journey of vengeance and redemption is engaging and keeps you hooked until the very end.
You really want to prove yourself to me?
I guess. I got nothing better to do.
You see, gringo, to a Mexicano, honor is everything. Now I hear about the Virgilios coming into town from their farms, cheating at cards, behaving like beasts. I need to restore my honor, so I got a job for you.
Why it's special. So, what makes Total Overdose so special? For me, it's the perfect blend of action, humor, and style. The game doesn't take itself too seriously, which is part of its charm. It's all about having fun, pulling off crazy stunts, and immersing yourself in a wild and entertaining world. Even after all these years, it's a game that I can go back to and still have a blast playing. The legacy. Unfortunately, despite its cult following and the potential for a successful franchise, Total Overdose never received the sequels it deserved. The developer, Deadline Games, struggled financially and ultimately declared bankruptcy in 2009. This happened shortly after they released Watchmen. The End is Nigh, an episodic video game based on the famous graphic novel. The financial failure of this project, along with other challenges, led to the company's closure, effectively ending any hopes for further development of the Total Overdose series. Since then, Total Overdose has become somewhat of a hidden gem in the gaming world. Its unique gameplay and memorable moments have kept it alive in the hearts of those who played it, despite its lack of mainstream recognition. The game's combination of wild stunts, shootouts, and a tongue-in-cheek narrative left a lasting impression, making it a cherished memory for many gamers. In the years since its release, there have been occasional whispers and hopes among the fan community for a revival or a remaster. The gaming industry has seen a trend of reviving classic games, either through remakes or remasters, breathing new life into old favorites. Given the right circumstances, Total Overdose could potentially benefit from this trend. A revival could introduce the game to a new generation of players while allowing longtime fans to relive the excitement with updated graphics and modernized gameplay mechanics. However, as of now, no official plans for a revival have been announced. The rights to the game and any potential development would likely depend on interest from current game developers or publishers willing to invest in bringing this classic back to the spotlight. Until then, Total Overdose remains a nostalgic gem, reminding us of the innovative and quirky titles that made the mid-2000s a memorable era in gaming history. If you've never played Total Overdose, I highly recommend giving it a try. Whether you're a fan of action games or just looking for something fun and different, this game is definitely worth your time. And for those of us who loved it back in the day, let's keep the spirit of Total Overdose alive by sharing our memories and spreading the word. Thank you for watching and reminiscing with me about this incredible game. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment about your favorite Total Overdose moments. Let's celebrate the games that made our childhood awesome. See you next time.